Welcome back to another Deadside video. Today, I'm going to be showing you the ultimate survival guide to Deadside. In this video, I will be covering base building tips and tricks, hunting and gathering guides, the best areas to find your resources and crafting items, weapon spawns, and much more. If this video doesn't take you from being a beginner in Deadside to at least a very well-informed intermediate, well, then that's on you because clearly you weren't listening. Guys, like and subscribe if you haven't already, it helps grow the channel. Also, let me know if you guys enjoy these videos and would like to see more of them. Before we get into the video, I'd like to thank today's sponsor, War Thunder. More on that shortly. Let's get into the video. First off, let's start with the building tips. You'd think this one would be pretty straightforward, but a lot of people always ask me, what are really great building locations? And I always suggest find a flat spot. We'll cover locations that I like to build and actual map grids of that later. First, I just need to recommend always upgrade your base out of twig and out of log, especially your door frames. Don't forget to upgrade your door frames. Log can be eco rated. People can get in here with one axe. It's super cheap. Don't recommend leaving a base in log overnight if you want to survive. Get that thing up to planks and then move on. The next one's kind of hard to explain, so I'll do my best to do it well. Be careful when using raised foundations next to double doors. This can sometimes cause collision issues. Trying to put a door back on, it's a pain in the ass. This can also happen with triangle roofs next to a raised foundation. Kind of got to learn the steps with this one. Make sure you put the door on before the raised foundation. Make sure you put the roof on before you add the raised foundation, and you shouldn't have those issues. When it comes to getting raided, if you put a double door down and the foundation is already there and not going to be removed, you're kind of I recommend using single doors for this reason so you don't come into this issue. The same goes with double doors on triangles. You can't have two double doors on either side of a triangle. It just doesn't work. Single doors are fine for now. Just a tip. If you're wondering why I would use raised foundations for honeycomb instead of just regular walls, for one, it's cheaper to upgrade, and two, it has twice the durability. This one should be pretty straightforward. Start small and then expand. Base knowledge goes a long way. Did you know you can put generators on top of shelves? Yeah, you can fill them up here too. Did you know decor can actually give you added health bonuses in the base? So get cozy and roleplay a little bit, would you? A base in a good location with convenience is almost always better than hiding on the edge of the map. Speaking of building a base, you should watch one of my base build tutorials to learn how to build some cool shit. I get asked all the time what is the best base location to build in Deadside, and what I say to that is I have no idea. Every base location has its own benefits. Every location also has its own pitfalls. Do you want to be safe? Well, then you sacrifice convenience and progression. Do you want fast progression? Expect competition. There is no perfect location in Deadside, but from my experience, there's definitely some spots that are better than others. Here's a couple of my favorite areas to build, and I'll explain why. L7, K7, K6, and L6 have to be the best grids in the game. At least in my opinion, these are some of the favorite spots for me. The Debovo area is great. It has a ton of building materials, tons of vehicle spawns, and look at this location. You have a simple tier 2 mission right at your doorstep, and it's not very contested, meaning you can get mid-tier gear very efficiently, backpacks, rigs, guns, ammo, and that's not even the best thing about this place. You are one grid away from multiple hard missions. Up north, you have the military bases and bunkers. Down south, you have the airfield. And right beside you, there's a chance for a hard mission to spawn at this high-rise building. This has to be one of my favorite spots on the map to get a quick start, to get easy loot, and overall, it's just a nice scenic experience.
Oh my god! Wow!
Next spot I got is F9. This spot is definitely a little more contested as you're sitting right in between Kamensk and the harbor, with the harbor having the ability to spawn 2 epic missions and Kamensk having the ability to spawn an epic mission. You are right in a hot spot to get all the best gear. On top of that, you have a small little town here that spawns a tier 2 mission, another simple way for you to get basic supplies in an efficient manner. So those are my 2 favorite spots to build in Deadside. Now it's your job to let me know your favorite spots in the comments below. Alright, my little loot goblins, I'm sure you're going to correct me on this part, but these are some of the best low-effort ways to get high-tier loot in Deadside. As ridiculous as it sounds, running the roads instead of just traveling through the trees can be one of the best passive ways to get some good high-tier loot. Cars and military vehicles especially that are scattered along the roads can have some great spawns in the back of them. Explosives, dynamites, AR-4s, FAMAS, AUGs, ammo, meds. You can pretty much find anything in the back of these vehicles. It's a great way way just to passively get some loot as you're traveling from location to location. These tanks can be especially great for this. You want to know what else has great tanks? Today's sponsor, War Thunder. War Thunder is the most comprehensive vehicle combat game ever made and is available now for free on PC, consoles, and mobile devices. Take command of over 2,500 tanks, planes, helicopters, and ships from 10 major nations, ranging from biplanes to armored cars from the 1920s to fighter jets and main battle tanks of today. Immerse yourself in the intense combat of War Thunder. Incredibly detailed vehicles, realistic graphics, authentic sound effects that place you right at the helm of the most powerful war machines of our time. War Thunder really has done a great job of making you feel the weight of these vehicles and the intensity of the fights. With tons of game modes, great optimization, and in-depth customization, join a worldwide community of over 70 million players in epic PvP battles today, and dive right into the breathtaking experience that is War Thunder. With so much high-quality content to discover, there's simply no game better suited for fans of military history. Check out War Thunder for free now and use my links to get a massive bonus pack. This limited time offer is for new and returning players who haven't played for at least 6 months. This bonus includes the Eagle of Valor, Vehicle Decorator, boosters, and 7 days of premium. Thanks again to War Thunder for sponsoring. Now let's get back to the video. Are you struggling to fight the AI in Deadside? Because me too. Me too. Looting heli crashes can be a great way to get red keys, bunch of dynamite, and ammo. If you're feeling up to the challenge, I recommend trying it. If you're struggling to find scopes, looting a convoy case is probably your best bet, but doing this as a solo can be challenging. If you don't have a place to find cover or a house to take the convoy out of, I recommend just building foundations in the field. Getting sticks and a hammer is pretty easy and quick to get, so if you do this, it gives yourself at least some concealment and cover that you can pick away at the convoy and hopefully take this as a solo. Living near to a campsite is a pretty underrated location for passive loot spawns. There tends to be a lot of food spawns here, weaponry, ammo, and you have potential of finding rare loot spawns in some of the boxes that spawn. That brings us to the next topic, hunting and gathering. Checking campsites for food is a great way to find it, but it also has a chance to spawn hunting gear. You'll often find fishing rods, duck calls, and shovels in all of these locations. I'm gonna go against the hunter's code on this one and share to you my favorite hunting and fishing location in Deadside. Duck hunting has to be the best way to get food in Deadside. It's easy, it's an aim trainer, and it's honestly the most efficient as well. This area is big enough you can run around and just farm ducks as long as you want. It's pretty much an infinite food spawner. But on top of this, there's a secret honey hole you can fish in, located in the swamp. I'll let you guys find that on your own. Did you know eating red berries actually makes you run 15% faster? I taught Minnie that. Kamensk can be a very underrated food gathering spot. With the amount of apartment buildings and fridges located in this place, you can come out pretty stacked on food and decor. If you're struggling to find water, almost every POI has a water source and a well. If you know where to look for them, once you find them, it becomes very easy to never be dehydrated again. Scrap metal, rebar, bricks, and cement are honestly fairly easy spawns to find once you know where to look for them. It's no secret that Airfield has to be the best spot to farm metal in the game. Just a simple run through this place can net you about 300 scrap. It's pretty insane. Did you know these back hangars in Airfield can be a great spot for you to find cement bags? But there's also a couple brick spawns laying around them as well. The construction zone south of the military base on the North Island, and also the construction zone south of Kamensk, are great spots for you to find bricks. Also, don't forget Quarry is right there, another great spot for cement bags. Vehicles no longer spawning with fuel means you're going to need to memorize where some gas stations are. My favorite ones to use are G9 and H8. These seem to be the most consistent spawns for me. Feel free to find your own when you're roaming the roads. For those that have seen my content before, you'll know that this segment isn't something that I really do often, and you've probably seen my chat yell at me numerous times for passing up on rare loot spawns and staring at the floor to loot, but I do know a couple of them, so I'm just going to share to you a couple of these locations that I know that spawn scopes and high tier weapons and, you know, farmer stuff. Guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Feel free to let me know in the comments below if I missed any loot spots or if you have any better tips and tricks that you'd like to share to the community. It's much appreciated. As always, like and subscribe. Join our growing Discord community. There should be a link below. Again, shout out to War Thunder for sponsoring today's video. Make sure you check out War Thunder now for free on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox or mobile. Use the link in the description below to get access to your massive bonus packs and premium vehicles. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.